custom by build them good nation, belong you me Vanuatu. Pacific country, place belong you me, home paradise, beautiful Vanuatu. You me no mas lose, custom culture, more tradition, belong Vanuatu. Look back molanem, good old beginning, long fashion, long living, long before.
English.
Yeah, Kigana.
No, you have to speak in English.
Kigana.
Okay, I've got fighting animals.
My name is Helen Aupa,
My name is Kelma Naupa.
and I'm just about to tend the card and tell the story. Where is Erromango? Erromango is in the southern part of Vanuatu, and it is the fourth biggest island in Vanuatu, and it has a population less than around about 3,000. It is very isolated. The villages are very isolated from each other. No roads, no tar roads. Traveling across to the other villages mostly are done by outboard motorboats.
Eromanga has 7 languages, but nowadays the people has forgotten. And we only use one, which is we call it share.
When you hear Erromango, what do you imagine? I imagine the ocean. I imagine the forest. I imagine culture and tradition.
I imagine the big island with there's no infrastructure around the island. You have to walk around the island if you want to visit the villages.
The next question, why do we need to keep our tradition stories alive?
We need to keep the traditional stories alive for our future generation to follow what we been heard before from our ancestors, like our fathers or mothers.
Erromango came up from the ocean. The island itself was built from the ocean. Through the ocean, we live, we play, we travel. It is our being, it is our life on Erromango. There's some stories that we may not have be able to retrieve from the storybooks here. The stories that are in this book will help others, the elderly on the island, to tell more stories to our children. The next question, explain purpose of books for oral storytelling.
I think it's so important for us adults to tell stories to our little ones, so they will know some are real stories. And I think the real stories are so important to pass on to our future generation.
Not many people around Vanuatu do have and speak about the ocean. The ocean is also our culture. It is how people look after the ocean. They conserve the ocean. They have marine conservation areas around Erromango. And so it is a custom that people in some particular village, especially in the coastal areas, abide to the rules, the local rules in the villages to keep and protect the ocean. The purpose of these books is to actually build on the value of our cultural heritage. It captures the real life of the people on Erromango, and it also talks about custom value. This is also an eye-opener for other people in Vanuatu, and that's great. I feel proud.
How was the community and chiefs and artists involved in this? This book was made by the Erromangans and also by the Erromangan artists.
It's very special how the chiefs are continuing to support the work of Erromango Cultural Association, and especially with this book here, they were involved in because some of them were able to actually contribute to the stories.
What was unexpected in the process of this project?
we were trying to find the direction of the wind, the names of different winds. The ones that coming from southeast, it has a different name. Here we have, for example, we have southeasterly wind. It says Natukrau. That's a different name. And we have Norwotu, and we have Norwotamlai, and we have Namboravu. All these kinds of different wind names. We had to get it from people, and it was not easy to get it from people. Trying to get every names together, it was not easy. Even to say some stories that some people wouldn't like to tell us the story. It was taboo to share it to us because we had to publish it from the book, and they didn't want to give us those stories.
Netai and Namou has been a really important initiative for the people of Erromango. People of Erromango are very resilient people. After a couple of centuries of cultural decimation and depopulation due to epidemics introduced by traders and missionaries, smallpox, measles wiped out more than 92% of the population, and with it most of the local languages, so that we have one main surviving language today. With everyone having been lost, and so many memories, so many stories, so much traditional knowledge lost, the importance of a Netai and Namou project and the work to do around traditional ocean governance and our traditional knowledge has been very significant, not only for Erromango as a peoples, trying to ensure our cultural survival and continuity, but also for Vanuatu as a nation in the South Pacific Ocean, where we are surrounded by sea. We have a blue Pacific continent that we are very proud to be a part of as Melanesian peoples, and we have a lot still to offer the world. So through our books and our storytelling, we are showing our resilience as a peoples.
Koletuanam ko kolanghi Netai lenati botnin lahapi landing honguse Netai ngin to amin tab songko ndalo bonyane nongko.
Inda marima ko balang tama mudngi nam hormam Raimondan almai marima ko nombio fem video hi mapi Netai ne vai beskimi. I just said thank you so much for watching this video. Now it's time to read. Blessed me fly. Fly reading book. That's what I just said.